Silence. It hangs heavy, thick as fog. The air itself feels different, changed. This is where it happened, where the story began, and where our new series, Whispers from the Well, finds its chilling origin. This isn't just entertainment, this is a descent into darkness. A journey back to a time when fear was real, palpable, inspired by events so unsettling, so profoundly disturbing, they've lingered in the shadows of a small town for generations. We're here to shine a light on those shadows, to exhume the truth buried beneath layers of time and fear. Brace yourselves. What you're about to discover is not for the faint of heart. The year was 1957, a small, tight-knit community in rural America. Life was simple, predictable, until it wasn't. The Miller family, beloved by all, vanished, gone without a trace. Their disappearance, a wound on the town's soul. Whispers started. Theories spread like wildfire. Was it a family on the run, a jealous neighbor, or something far more sinister? The investigation ran cold, the case unsolved. The Millers lost to time. But their memory? It festered, a constant chilling reminder that even in the heartland darkness can take root. Our series delves into this mystery, peeling back the layers of this forgotten tragedy, uncovering long-buried secrets, and confronting the terrifying reality of what might have happened to the Millers. Whispers from the Well doesn't shy away from the darkness at the heart of this story. But like any good horror, it walks a fine line between reality and fiction. The series honors the chilling facts of the case while weaving in elements of suspense and dread. The characters, inspired by real townsfolk, become vessels for our deepest fears. Their lives intertwined with the mystery, their fates uncertain. The line blurs. The real and the imagined become one, and that's where the true terror lies. In the space between what we know and what we fear. It's in those shadowy corners of doubt where the series finds its power, where the audience is forced to confront their own vulnerabilities, their own susceptibility to the darkness that lurks within us all. What is it about true stories that chills us to the bone? Why are we so drawn to the macabre reality of human darkness? Perhaps it's the stark reminder that these horrors aren't confined to fiction. They lurk in the shadows of our own world. Every town has its secrets, every family its skeletons in the closet. True crime, urban legends, whispered folklore passed down through generations. These are the stories that keep us up at night, the ones that make us double-check the locks and sleep with the lights on. They resonate because they could happen to any of us. And that's a terrifying thought. We see ourselves in the victims, in the perpetrators, in the witnesses too afraid to speak. We become participants in these real-life nightmares, unable to look away from the car crash of human fallibility. Section 5. Echoes in the Darkness. The true power of Whispers from the Well lies not just in the events themselves, but in the echoes they leave behind, the trauma that ripples through generations, the unanswered questions that haunt the living. The series explores the psychological impact of such an event on a small town. The paranoia, the suspicion, the fear that festers like a wound that refuses to heal. It asks the question, can we ever truly escape the darkness of our past? We see the children of the town, now adults, grappling with the legacy of the Millers' disappearance. Their childhoods, forever marked by the tragedy. Their lives, shaped by the unanswered questions that linger like ghosts. This exploration of intergenerational trauma adds a layer of profound unease to the series. It reminds us that the past is never truly dead. It lives on in the stories we tell and the secrets we keep. Section 6. The faces we never forget. The human face, a window to the soul, a canvas of emotions. And in horror it becomes a mask of terror, the fear in a victim's eyes, the cold calculating stare of a killer. These are the images that stay with us long after the credits roll. Whispers from the Well understands the power of the human face. The series utilizes close-up shots, capturing every flicker of fear, every bead of sweat, every subtle shift in expression. The actors embody their roles with a rawness that is both captivating and unsettling. We see the fear etched on the faces of the townsfolk, the desperation of the investigators, and in the shadows we catch glimpses of something else, something sinister, something that sends shivers down our spines and makes us question what is real and what is a figment of our own imaginations. The faces and whispers from the well become our companions on this journey into darkness. Their fear, our fear, their pain, a reflection of our own capacity for empathy and horror. Section 7. Truth Scarier Than Fiction. Why are we so drawn to true crime, to horror rooted in reality? Perhaps it's because deep down, we know that monsters aren't confined to the pages of books or the flickering screens of our televisions. They walk among us. They live in our neighborhoods, work in our offices, maybe even share our beds. The scariest stories are often the ones we tell ourselves, the ones we whisper in the dark, fueled by our deepest fears and anxieties. Whispers from the Well taps into this primal fear, blurring the line between reality and fiction until we're no longer sure what to believe. Is it all in our heads, or is there something truly sinister lurking beneath the surface of our everyday lives? The series doesn't provide answers, it asks questions, it challenges us to confront our own darkness, and to acknowledge that sometimes the truth is far more terrifying than anything we could ever imagine. Section 8. They're here, in our stories. The stories we tell ourselves, the ones that keep us up at night, are more than just entertainment. They're reflections of our deepest fears, our anxieties, our fascination with the unknown. They're a way for us to process the darkness that exists in the world and within ourselves. Whispers from the Well serves as a stark reminder that the line between reality and fiction is often blurry and easily crossed. It's a testament to the power of storytelling to transport us to other worlds, to make us feel deeply, and to force us to confront the uncomfortable truths that we'd rather ignore. But most importantly, the series serves as a warning. A reminder that the things that scare us the most are often closer than we think. They're in the shadows at the edge of our vision, in the whispers we hear in the dead of night, and in the stories we tell ourselves to make sense of a world that can often feel inherently terrifying. Section 9. Listen closely. Can you hear them too? So, as you settle in to watch Whispers from the Well, remember that this is more than just entertainment. It's a journey into the heart of darkness, both real and imagined. It's a story about the secrets we keep, the lies we tell ourselves, and the terrifying power of the truth. Listen closely to the whispers, pay attention to the shadows, and never forget that the things that scare us the most often have a way of finding us when we least expect it. Because the truth, as they say, is often stranger and far more terrifying than fiction. Are you brave enough to face the darkness?